Well, audible to you?
Yep.
So I have shared my screen. Screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay. So today I'm myself Ashish, and I'm going to give a demo on a full stack development course. Okay. So it's a first of all, before going through this course, we have to understand what is meant by full stack. Okay, what is their roles as a developers? Okay, and what we have a scope in an industry that we have to see. And then we will see a little bit introduction about the Java here. Okay, so can you tell me something about yourself? Whether are you from means computer background or any other from branch, so that I can start from the scratch level if you don't have means little knowledge according to that. Just give me some introduction about yourself, like uh, whether you have any background related to computer or not, like that.
Hi, Ashish.
Yeah.
I'm Akash. So I recently completed my bachelor's degree in computer science, and I have been exposed to full stack development in the previous years. And I've also developed a couple of applications using different tech stacks. So uh, yeah, I've had full stack experience, full stack development experience under my belt.
Good. Okay, so we'll start. Okay, so first of all, what is meant by full stack development or full stack developer? So full stack developer is someone who works on both front end and back end of web application. So when we create any web application, it has always two parts. One is called front end and second one is called back end. So front end is basically a presentation layer which is visible to the user. Let's say, for example, if you go to the browser and type google.com, so the first page appear is what is a presentation page of Google. Okay, it is called front end. Any website page which is visible on your browser, it is a web page or a front end part, which mostly develop with the help of HTML, JavaScript, CSS, Bootstrap. Many things, technologies are there in a front end layer, which is used to create that presentation layer. And that information is visible to the user or a client. So we call them as a front-end developers. So their work mostly related to with presentation or color combination, then playing some media applications that they have handled. Okay. Then the next part, another part we have that is called back-end development. So this is called a server side. So this code mostly run on a server. So when we create any web application, it is always deployed on a server. So server is a what? Is another machine on your area or maybe in another country, which give you response of your request. Okay. So on a server side, we have placed our web application, and that web application give you some response according to your request. So the response coming from the server it is called a backend part. Okay, and that backend part is developed with the help of various technology, like we have Java, we have PHP, .NET. So with the help of this technology, we can create a backend part. So that backend part is called mostly a server-side part. So in a backend part, we have various technologies are available. Like we have database, we have to store the information. We have Hibernate, servlets, JSPs. Okay, these are the technology which is used on a server side. So during this session, we are going to learn this technology which is used for a backend development, also as well as front-end development. Okay. So here we have a list of things which we will learn during this session. Okay, so it's around 2-3 months. 2-3 months session we have. Okay, and daily 1 hour session we have. And in this session, we are going to learn following technologies. So in the front end, we have HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Angular. Okay, so if you don't have any knowledge like HTML and CSS, just let me know so that we can start from there. Okay, then in our backend, we have core Java, servlets, Hibernate, SQL, REST API. So these are the things which we will learn during the session. So once you learn all these things, we can develop a web application. So with the help of this technology, we can create a web application. Okay. So just give me 1 second. Sorry. So these are the courses, or these are the list of things we will learn during our course. Okay. Now we have to give some introduction about the Java. Okay. So first of all, in this course, we will start with core Java. Okay. We will learn the core Java concepts. Once you comfortable with core Java, then we will learn the other technology which is related with core Java, like we have servlets, Hibernate, it's related to database. Okay, then REST services is there, which we will create with the help of Java in a Spring framework. Okay, so in this course, we will learn a Spring framework. Okay, so Spring Boot and Spring is the same thing. Just Spring Boot is the advanced concepts of Spring here. So we will learn that things. Once you are familiar with the Spring framework, you can easily develop the application. Similarly, here also on a client side, we will have some introduction about HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and after that, we will learn AngularJS and Angular 2. Okay, so or maybe Angular. So there is a version name changes there. So we will learn these technologies. Okay, so this is around 2 or 3 months course we have, and daily 1 hour we will invest for this session. Okay. Now the next slides, I'm going to give you some introduction about the Java. So some of you may be not known to the Java, or maybe they have knowledge about C or C++. So we will start with the basics. Okay. So if all of you have the knowledge, you have a sufficient knowledge, then just let me know, or we can skip that part and go to the next level. Okay. So I assume that you have the basics knowledge of C and C++. Okay, and then I will explain about the Java. Okay, so Java is a high level language. So first of all, what is meant by high level language? The language which is understood by the human. Okay, it is called a high level language. So every language like PHP, .NET, C#, all are high level language. Similarly, Java is also high level language. Now, this language we can learn, we can type your program, but our machine doesn't understand the high level language. So this high level language has to be converted into a low level language, that is byte format, 1010 format. Okay, so every high level language is going to get converted into low level language. Okay, so that we will see during the session how the program gets converted into low level language. Okay. Then it is an object oriented programming language. So the programming is can be divided into two parts: procedure oriented and object oriented. So Java, C++, .NET, all these are object oriented. So in a couple of sessions, we will learn what is meant by object oriented, what are the concepts we have that we will learn. Okay, so Java is very easy to understand. Why it is easy to understand? Because their syntax is similar to the C and C++. So if you have the basics knowledge of C and C++, Java is very easy for you. Okay, because the syntax is almost similar. So some little changes are there, but that you can easily understood. Okay, so why the Java is so popular? Why today also from, I think it's from their origin is around, I think, 1995. So from there, Java is used till today. And why the Java is very famous? Because it is used on various areas. Okay, so like we have a desktop application like Acrobat Reader, Media Player, antivirus. So this application can be developed with the help of Java. Okay, then we can create a web applications also. So like in India, we have a IRCTC a website, which is an Indian website to register your train tickets. Okay, that is also developed in Java. Then most of banking application, okay, which is mostly served or mostly created in Java. Why it is created in Java? Because it has a capability to handle large number of people. Like IRCTC serve for a whole country. So there are large number of people. So it is successfully handled by the Java technology. So there are various uh, concepts are there, various things are there which support large number of people. Okay, then it has a mobile and embedded system. So before Android comes into the picture, most of the application, your mobile application, is developed with the help of Java. Okay, now also the most of Android applications are developed in a background with the help of Java. So Android is another area where you can also uh, work as a developers, okay, as Android developers, which require knowledge of Java. So the Java is also Android is also developed with the help of Java. Then we have a smart card, then robotics and games. These are the things also developed with the help of Java. So Java has a very wide scope. As a developer, you can learn or you can start your career in any one of the technologies, okay, any one of the areas. So this is the introduction about the Java. Then we have some history about the Java, when the Java is started. So Java is started around 1995 by the James Gosling and his team member. Okay, so they initially developed Java for the embedded system. Okay, like we have some setup boxes, and there we have some small chips are there, so which is programming with the help of Java. So initially they have give various name like Green Talk, then Oak. So after that they have finalized with the Java as a final name. So Java is very popular at that time. Why it is popular? Because before Java, if you write any program or any application, it's always run on a single platform. Let's say I have developed some application for Windows, it always run for Windows. It will not run for Mac. Okay, so the Java at that time is very flexible. If you write one Java program on a Windows, it can easily run on a Mac also. So this feature is called platform independent. So initially we called Java as a platform independent. So because of that feature, Java was very popular. Okay, so we'll see that concepts how it is platform independent. Okay, so with the help of Java, we can create following application, like we have a standalone application, web application, enterprise application, and mobile application. So as I said earlier, like desktop application, which is developed with the help of some technologies are there like AWT, Swings. These are the technology in Java available to create this standalone application. Then for a web application, we have to use the following technology like servlets, JSP, struts, JSF. Okay, these are the technology. So with the help of that, you can create a web application. Okay. So in this course, where we will learn the servlets and JSP. So once you have the knowledge of these two technology, you can develop web application. Then we have an enterprise application. So enterprise application is mostly served for a distributed. So like we have a clients from various countries, various states. So it can be handled by the enterprise application. So it has, when we develop enterprise application, it should have high level of security, load balancing, clusters, which is served by the Java. So Java has that capability which will give you these features. Okay, then we have a mobile application. So as I said earlier, like J2ME, so before Android, the most top application is developed in Java. After that, it is converted into, transformed into Android. So nowadays we have mostly iOS application and Android application. So Android application is completely done, developed with the help of Java language. Okay, so these are the areas where we can see the Java is used and we can start our career. Okay, then next we have the versions of Java. So Java is basically at around 1995. So there is a version, these are the versions available we have. So till now, currently we have around, the latest current version is around, I think so, 2022. Okay, so from 1995, the last version is 22. So we will not learn all these versions. We have to learn till Java 8. So Java, it's a most stable version, and the more, as a developer point of view, these have most of changes. Okay, so later on the versions are have changes, but it is not not much important. But if you want to work in an industry, so Java 8 is sufficient. Okay, so we will learn the changes according to 1.0, 1.1, 1.2 till the Java 8. Okay, so during this session, we will learn most of the concepts which is available till the Java 8. Okay, so these are the chart here we have, and it is started around 1995. Then we have, so let's understand how we can implement, how we can run a Java program on your machine. Okay, so if you want to install a Java on your machine, so there is an official website of Java. Okay, so Java is handled by the Oracle website. Okay, so from this Oracle websites, you can download the package for Java. Okay, so here we have various type of machines: Linux, Mac, Windows. Okay, so if you are using Windows, you can select this, and from here you can download your versions. So currently we have JDK 20. Okay, this is the latest version we have. So if you want to download, just copy this link and go here and download the package. Once you download this software kit on your machine, there is a one folder gets created. So if you go here and see, like this kinds of folder gets created. Okay, so here we have a JDK. So JDK stands for Java Development Kit. Okay, so I have on my machine currently two versions I have. One is JDK 11 and JDK 1.8. Okay, so here we have, there is a three terms we will use during in a Java. So one is called JDK. So JDK is called Java Development Kit. Then we have JRE. It is called Java Runtime Environment. And then we have JVM. That is called Java Virtual Machine. Okay. So we'll see how it is working. Okay. So JDK is nothing but a Java development kit. Like this is my folder. Okay. And inside this folder, I have a bin folder. Okay. Here we have a list of application which is developed with the help of Java. Okay, so when I say JDK, it consists JRE plus compiler, debugger, and Java docs. These two parts are there. So JRE is nothing but Java runtime environment. So it's a one kind of environment where your program gets converted into a low-level language. As I said, Java is a high-level language. So if you want to run your program, you have to convert it. So with the help of JRE, your program gets converted. So JRE consists JVM plus set of class libraries. So JVM is a what? Is a Java virtual machine which execute your program. Okay, so first with the help of compiler, we convert our programs. Okay, so in this bin directory, you see Java C here. So Java C is nothing but Java compiler. So with the help of this compiler, we can convert our programs from high-level language to low-level language. Once it is converted, it is run on this JVM machine. Okay, so here your program gets executed. Okay, so these are the environment we have. So whenever we are installing the JDK, you will find this kinds of libraries here. Okay, now once you install the JDK on your machine, the next steps you have to do is set the environment path. Okay, so why the environment path is required? Because the JDK you can access from anywhere. So on the internet, you will get lots of link available to set your environment path in JDK for Java. Okay, so you will learn, you will get that things. So if you are not mm, if you are not able to do that, just let me know. Okay, so I will help you for that. Okay, so now we will see one small program, just introduction about how to write a simple Java program and how to execute it. Okay, so for that, what we will do, let me show you. So here I will create one small program. So I will write my program from command prompt. Okay, so this is a place from here you can compile your program and execute your program. You can also use editor like Eclipse, NetBeans. These are the editors we have, but we will learn that editors later on. So at the initial level, we will just see the how the program gets executed. So here I will create. We'll remove everything. So here is one, I have a simple file, and in this file, I have write one code. Okay, so here I have say public, class, and simple. So simple is my class name. So what is meant by class? What is meant by method? That we will learn in a couple of sessions, step by steps. So here, just right now, just a small piece of program I'm going to write here. So I have created one class which is given the name as a simple. Now, if I write anything, if I write here one small piece of code, let's say system.out.println. Okay. So here I will say hello Java. So this is a one statement I have, and this statement I want to execute. Okay, so when this statement is executed, what happens? This piece of message will be displayed on your console. Okay, so to display a particular message, we will use system.out.println. Okay, so in Java, whenever we write some code, that code has to be executed. So how it is executed? So for that, you have to write one method compulsory, and that method name is main method. Okay, so I will write here public void main, and here I will write strings as. This is your main method. From here, your program gets executed. Okay, start from here, your program gets compiled and start executing. So whenever you want to write any Java code, you have to write inside this main method. Okay, you can write in any other class also, and that class you can use in a main method. So everything in Java, everything we will work around class and objects. Okay. For each thing, we will create classes, we will create objects, we will create methods. Okay. So that we will see step by steps. So I will copy this statement and place here. So here I have write one small program which will display this message on my console. Now, when I write this program, I have to save with the help of .java extension. Okay, that is important. So whenever you are saving any file, the extension must be .java. Then only this file will get executed. So now I have given the save as a simple.java. And when we save the file, their name must be same as a class name. So here I have file this class as a simple, and I save as a simple.java. So this must be same. Now, how we can compile this program? So now we want to compile this program. So now this program is a high level language. Okay. So to compile this program, here we have a command that is called Java C. Okay. Java C stands for Java compiler. Then I have to give the class name, and after that Java. So when I hit enter, I'm not getting any error. Okay. So let's say if I remove this semicolon and I'm trying to compile, I'm getting the error here. Okay. So during the compilation, it always check your syntax. Okay. It always check your syntax. If the syntax is not right, it will give you error. So if I get message like this, that means there is a no error. Now, once you compile this program, in a background, we have created one more file that is called class file. If you see, this is my main file, which is I have opened in my here editor. And there is a one more file that is called simple.class. So this file is called a class file. Okay, if you open it, you will see like this. Okay, so this code is a low-level language code, which is understood by the JVM. Okay, so this code can be run on a Windows also, on a Mac also, or Linux also. Okay, so same code can be run on a multiple machine. So that is why it is called a platform independent code. Okay, that code can be run on any machine. So that is why it is a platform independent. So this is called a bytecode. Okay, so whenever we are compiling any class, we always create this class file. Okay, and this class file is executed on JVM. So previously we have this diagram. So with the help of compiler, we compile our file. Now next we have to run that program in JVM. So how you will run it? So for that you have a command java simple. So with the help of this command, we can execute our program. Okay, so yeah, which error is get main method is not static. So here I have to public static void. I have missed. Static keyword is required. Okay. So here I am get this message. Okay, so my program is executed on a JVM, and after that I will get this message. Okay, so this is just a small introduction about the Java, how we can write a Java program. So in this program, I have created class, I have created one method, and inside here, I have written my logic. So once the main method is getting called, after that, the whatever statement you have written, that's going to get executed. So I will share you this small program. You just try it. Okay, try to execute it. First, download the Java on your machine, and then try to execute this small program. Okay, so there is a command for compilation. We have a Java simple. Then for run, we have Java simple. Okay, so this is a just overall around introduction session we have. If you have any doubts, just let me know. Any doubts, any questions you have?
Not right now.
Yeah, okay. Okay, then. So I will stop here. Yeah, and we will meet again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.